is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you to my colleague for yielding, and Madam Speaker, I rise in strong opposition to H.R. 2406. You know, this bill is being described as a simple package to support hunting and fishing on federal lands. For fishing and hunting to be sustained, it must be done with a mind toward conservation. Unfortunately, this bill fails to achieve this need, and it threatens the very environment that supports the animals. And of course, by doing so, it endangers the sustainability and long-term viability of hunting and fishing also. Furthermore, this bill ignores scientifically based best practices, leaving these lands at risk. While there are numerous bad provisions in the bill, including allowing ill-advised ivory and polar bear importation and actually preventing scientifically based regulations, this bill is particularly troubling because it limits federal management, lead, ammunition, and fishing tackle. We hear every day about the dangers of lead, and the devastating impacts of lead poisoning are not just restricted to people. I have seen these dangers firsthand, as they are extremely apparent in my district on the central coast of California. As anyone from California knows, the California condor, the largest North American land bird and an iconic species along the central coast, was on the brink of extinction, in large part due to lead poisoning. And a looming threat to this species remains, so we must stay vigilant. In fact, this danger is so imminent that published research shows that the species is unlikely to survive unless we continue to substantially reduce the threat of lead in the environment. The source of this lead is not a mystery. It is in large part the result of lead from hunting and fishing equipment. Lead poisoning is a terrible and cruel way for any animal to die. And while the risk to condors is immediate, this risk is not limited in any way to this one species. Continuing to pollute our lands and waters with lead ammunition and fishing tackle makes absolutely no sense. But the bill before us would keep the federal government from doing anything to address this issue. It is so dangerous and short-sighted. And that's why I offered an amendment at the Rules Committee which would have removed this dangerous language from the bill. But unfortunately, we will not be able to fix this problem on the floor because my amendment has been blocked from vote. Despite its name, the SHARE Act would do little good and a great deal of harm. This is a bad bill, and I urge my colleagues strenuously to oppose it. And I yield back the balance of my time.